I never gave you that cleaning company. Here we go. There was a time in my life I felt completely lost. Financially, spiritually, I could not find my footing. Here we go. I was working 2 jobs. I was praying for financial stability, not wealth, just like abundance. Just stability. One day, the photographer at the track I worked at came up to me and asked if I would clean her house. And I remember thinking, how do you clean a house? But I told her, really, I was like, I need to think about it. Eventually, I did agree. She paid me $40. She had all the supplies. I cleaned after my day job. I worked 2, and it was always after 5. Then another person at the racetrack I worked at he was a driver, asked me to clean his house too. Same deal. Like after 5, he also paid me $40. At that time, I was making less than $10 an hour and I didn't even realize it. But they did tip me, so I was actually walking away with like $60 per cleaning. Thank goodness. But I didn't realize it then. These 2 people were the beginning of an answered prayer. They referred me to others. 1 turned into 2. 2 turned into 5. And suddenly I realized, okay, my nights and weekends are kind of full. So I prayed a simple prayer. And honestly, this was my prayer for years. I'm going to just listen. It was, God, if this is what I'm supposed to do, let the phone ring. Simple, right? But it did. I'd go on my lunch break for my day job and I'd have voicemails. Not people asking prices or anything, but they were saying, I need to book a cleaning. That is how my cleaning company was born. For years, I worked nights and weekends after my full-time job. Eventually, the schedule, it got so full, I had to bring someone on to help. She started building a daytime schedule because I wasn't charging enough to replace my own income. But this is how my business grew. Slow, prayerful, and guided. Officially became licensed and insured in 2013. Today, we have 8 employees in 1 location. But I want to back up real quick because there was a season where we had 2. I opened a second location 2 hours away where I actually live. I didn't pray over it the same way. I didn't ask God to bring me those clients. And if I'm being honest, I opened it up out of boredom, a little greed, and this could make some extra money. Even with systems in place, it never really worked. I kept it running for over 5 years. Earlier this year, an employee stole clients from that location. And when I asked God, what am I supposed to do with this? I heard him clearly say, I never gave you that cleaning company. And I had to sit with that. But he was right. I had never placed that location in his hands. I decided to sell it. God gave me the exact name of the person to call, a local competitor, great reviews, and I did. After I hung up, I felt completely choked, like I couldn't breathe. Have you ever been there? And I heard him say, I never gave you that company. It's not yours to sell. I blessed you with a company, and you're going to bless someone else. That location made over $180,000 a year. And I gave it away. Called her back and I told her, God told me to give you this business. We transferred everything, clients, door codes, pricing, systems. That was that. What she did with that was none of my business, but I want you to hear what happened next because this is the emotional part. That same month, we had lost over 20 recurring clients from that location we gave away. We gained the same number in reoccurring at my larger location. Our year-end goal revenue, we still have 3 weeks left in the year and we've already surpassed it, even losing over 180,000. Obedience is hard. Faith is uncomfortable, and sometimes what God asks you to release feels absolutely impossible. Every time I stop chasing money and put him back in the center, he provides and he shows me the way. I wanted to share that story with you so you know my truth.